Hello and welcome to day 6 or step 6 of getting out of anxiety, getting out of those patterns that don't need to stay forever. They're temporary, they will get better, but some days we just have to have a bit of patience. Just a bit more patience of that things will be as they're meant to. Some days are tougher than others, but have patience and know you'll get through it. So today I am going to share a little meditation just to bring some patience when you're feeling anxious. So just think about yourself, how that anxiety feels when it's overwhelming. It can be a bit too much, it can be scary. And the thought of sitting is tough when you're anxious, but we have to have patience with ourselves. And I'm going to share a really short meditation now with you that you can use and come back to at any time. Just knowing this step is here, and if you need to use it, please do, but be patient with yourself because it will get better. It's not going to stay like this, and it's temporary, so know that. So just take a moment now, just closing your eyes. Just noticing how you're feeling. And if that is anxious, just know that you are not that thought. Just be aware that you are anxious. So try and become the observer of that thought rather than the thought itself. So just taking another deep breath in, just noticing where you feel your breath. If you need to, just put your hand down on your abdomen and just notice the gentle rise and fall there. And it's really normal while you're trying to connect with your breathing for these thoughts to keep coming back in. Anxiety might rise up again, but just keep remembering you are not anxiety. So just breathing in and out. All you've got to do is breathe in and out in your own time, and knowing that whatever is there can just be there just for a moment. Where we place our attention, it's those things that grow. So if your mind starts to follow the anxious thoughts, the anxiety can seem more present. But just have patience with yourself. Keep coming back to being patient, knowing that it will pass. So again, just taking a nice deep breath in here and exhaling. And as you breathe in this time, just breathing in, stretching up your body, just exhaling in your own time. Any thoughts that arise, just allow them to be there. You don't need to change them. Just allow yourself to observe them. Just notice them. Breathing in again. Just having patience with how you feel. Just exhaling in your own time. This time as you breathe in, just breathing in calm. As you breathe out, relax. Breathing in calm. As you breathe out, relax. Breathing in calm. As you breathe out, relax. Again, just gently placing a hand down on your abdomen. Just feeling the rise and fall of your breath. And just being patient with yourself, knowing that there's no right or wrong way to show up to this. Just taking a moment just to notice how you feel. Just notice the anxiety if it's still there. And then divert your attention back to your breathing. Each and every time your mind wanders, just have a little patience and allow your attention to come back to your breath. You can do it as many times as you need to. There is no right or wrong way. And just noticing what's coming up for you. Are you more connected to the breath? Have you got many thoughts coming up for you at this time? We're just going to take another deep breath in together now as we come to the end of this short exercise. So just breathing in, the deepest breath you've done all day. And exhaling and gently opening your eyes. Just noticing how you feel. Again, just being patient with yourself. And come back to this as many times as you need to. But the key in this step is just to be patient. It can be frustrating if you're anxious and you're overwhelmed with those thoughts, but being told to be patient isn't all too easy if you're overwhelmed with anxiety. But just be patient. Just keep coming back to this moment, noticing what you can see. Notice how you're feeling. Notice where you are. And now just picture some metal boots, some really, really heavy boots on your feet. Feel your feet in these boots, just grounding you to the floor, to the earth. You're grounded. You're safe. Just breathing in again. And as you exhale, just feel the breath through your body, down into these metal boots, just grounding. And whatever comes up for you, whatever thoughts are there, fearful thoughts, anxious thoughts, anything at all, if they're still present, just notice them. Breathe in and come back to the grounding feeling of the metal boots. Knowing that you can do this as many times as you need to. The only thing you need to do is have a bit of patience with yourself, and knowing that you can try again. So all these steps are really short, and if you're just visiting this for the first time, or you're in a period of anxiety and that's why you've come to this video, I know how difficult it can be if you're really anxious even to concentrate on the words that I might be saying, because the anxious thoughts keep rising and rising and they can become overwhelming. But please know that by having a tiny bit of patience and just creating that tiny bit of distance between the thought itself and what you notice, over time it definitely changes things, and you're able to observe that instead of become it. So have a bit of patience with yourself, and I'll be back again tomorrow with the next step. I hope you found this useful.